because you are ungrounded and you are in a rush, you then stop paying attention to the subtle cues of your intuition and you rush down to get to target. And you miss all of the other subtle cues and next steps and hints and just nudges along the way. Welcome to the Sacred Living Podcast. I'm your host, Leonie Dutoy, an expert in awareness and intuition. As a transformational coach, spiritual teacher, and healer, my mission is to help 1 million people tap into their own inner power. Join me on the sacred journey as we explore the tools and modalities that guide us through awakening, healing, and growth. In each episode, we'll delve into the spiritual foundations, inner work, and the path to awakening abundance. Discover how your spirit senses, awareness, and intuition can help you cut through the confusion of waking up, navigating the overwhelming amount of information out there, and bring clarity, ease, and purpose into your life. Let me bring you the tools, techniques, and guidance to support you on your own spiritual journey. Let's walk this beautiful and sacred path together. Hello and welcome to episode 4. And in today's episode, I want to follow on from what we discussed in the last episode, and it was intuition. But this time I want to bring in awareness, and I wanted to share with you this beautiful dance that awareness and intuition have. They are our spirit senses, and I call them the power couple, right? You need to use them together. Together, they're really powerful. So the best way to really get you to understand how awareness and intuition work together, besides just saying you have to have awareness to receive the intuition, and when you receive the intuition, you need to be able to have awareness of the next step. There's a way that I can explain this to you that will perhaps make it easier for you to understand how this beautiful dance between awareness and intuition happens for us. So let's say you need to go buy a gift for a friend and you have to go to a shopping mall. So you set the intention that you're going to go to the shopping mall to look for a gift. You don't quite know what it is, but you're going to use your intuition to guide you to the perfect gift. As you walk in through the doors at the mall or the shopping center, you receive the intuitive nudge and you see Target, or you hear the name Target, and you immediately start following Target because that was the intuitive hit. So you walk into Target and you start looking around, but there's just nothing there. Were you wrong in receiving the intuitive nudge, the intuition to go to Target? Or did you miss the steps that was in between you receiving the nudge when you walk through the doors to get to Target? Now, if this feels a little bit confusing, stay with me, stick with me. I will explain this. It will kind of unfold as we go along. You asked for the intuition to be able to find the perfect gift for your friend. Perhaps you were rushed and you were not very grounded, and the only intuition that you could receive in that moment was the big red sign Target. So your intuition gave you that Target because it needed you to go in that direction. That was the only thing that you could receive in that moment. So because you are ungrounded and you are in a rush, you then stop paying attention to the subtle cues of your intuition and you rush down to get to Target. And you miss all of the other subtle cues and next steps and hints and just nudges along the way. What was happening was you were in your head and you wanted to get there really quickly. But after that initial intuitive hit of Target, your intuition was telling you that there was a stall in front of Target that was going to be the one with the perfect gift. But because you were hyper focused on Target, you missed the other cues. Does that make sense? Is it starting to form a picture? So it is about having awareness within the awareness, within the awareness, within the awareness, and then you have the intuitive nudges in between. So, can you see how when you set the intention and you start walking towards target, you should not have hyper focused on that target, on that sign, on that nudge. You should have stayed in awareness to receive the next step. And I think this is where a lot of people get it wrong when they say, oh, but I had a feeling it was this. I know this feeling. I know this nudge. Like it was the best thing for me to do. This was the right thing to do. But why didn't it work out? That is quite often the reason it doesn't work out. Because we are so set on the outcome, we are perhaps we are stressed about we have to get that thing. Let's talk about money. Like we have to get that money in order to pay our bills. So there's stress and there's a time frame, and then there's all this stuff that just kind of clutters our intuition. So when we receive an intuition, when we receive a nudge or we receive guidance, we always have to be in awareness so that we can receive the next step. You are never going to receive the guidance for the end. Your guidance is for the next step. Intuition is a moment by moment by moment by moment thing. So now when you set the intention and you receive that big sign target, can you see how it is so important for us to stay in awareness, for you to be able to get to that little stall, to hear your intuition say, stop, look here. This is then also where letting go of the how during the process needs to be let go of. Like this is where we need to be flexible. We need to be able to move with our intuition. If we are so hyper focused on the outcome and we go, these are the steps that I have to take to get there, you are going to miss the little steps in between. So stay grounded, stay in awareness, listen for the intuitive nudges, and it will get you there in the best way possible. Sometimes we have to do detours to get to the place where we need to go. Sometimes we have to go left instead of straight, because when we turn left, we can pick up the tools, the skills, perhaps meet people that will get us to our end destination, our desire, in a very different and perhaps faster and safer way. So that detour might put you on the track to hop on a plane rather than driving in your car and getting a flat tire along the way. Trust. This is where trust comes in as well. When you set an intention for that outcome, when you want to grow your business, or you want to have a new relationship, or you want to become healthier, set the intention, ask for the guidance, and stay in awareness to receive the next step. Be flexible, let go of the how, and just know that your soul will guide you to the right people, the right places, to just the thing that you need to learn, to develop, to grow, to get you to your end destination or the place that you want to be. And it is going to be for your highest good every step of the way. Even if something happens along the way where you think or feel that it was a negative experience, or how could this happen to me, especially after I received this nudge from my soul, there is a lesson in there that you needed to learn. That opportunity for growth is there for you to come out the other side stronger, so that when something happens coming 2 or 3 steps ahead, you are ready to receive that. Stay in awareness, stay guided, stay open, stay flexible. Let go of the how, trust. It's easy to say this. It's easy for me to say this. And because I've been doing this for so long, but let me tell you, even for me, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I do get in my head and I miss it. Sometimes I see it in the moment and it just works out for me. So don't put yourself down. Don't bash yourself when you get it wrong. Just tell yourself, next time I will do better. Ground yourself more every single day. Stay in awareness. Be more open to guidance. It's an ongoing journey. It is never going to stop. It doesn't matter whether you've been on this journey for a year or whether you've been on it for 10, 20, 30 years. You still have to stay in awareness and you still have to stay open to the guidance to get to where you want to go. That is what this life and this journey is about. Thank you so much for listening to the Sacred Living Podcast. If you loved the show and found value from being here, please share it with the world so we can help others on their spiritual journey. Please rate the show. It will only take a few seconds and it will help the Sacred Living Podcast reach more beautiful souls like yourself. Let's reach 1 million people with this message that they can live their best life if they use their spirit senses, awareness and intuition. Making the world a better place starts with knowing ourselves and living guided by our soul. Stay in awareness, be open to your intuition, and live an abundant and blessed life. Until next time, beautiful soul. If you're new to the spiritual path or looking to deepen your spiritual practices, Sacred Beginnings is the perfect place to start. Launching again in January 25, this transformative 12-week program is designed to help you build strong foundations that will support your growth and awakening for years to come. In Sacred Beginnings, you'll embark on a journey through essential spiritual teachings and practices that focuses on the two most important senses, awareness and intuition. These senses are at the core of everything that I teach because they are the keys to truly unlocking your spiritual potential. Explore topics like awareness, intuition, grounding, clearing, psychic abilities, chakras, crystals, past life regression, awakening abundance, and so much more. Each module is thoughtfully crafted to guide you step by step on your sacred path, providing you with the tools and knowledge needed to awaken your spirit, heal old wounds, and grow into your true potential. Where the world talks about manifesting, we focus on awakening abundance. Yes, we use similar steps, but our emphasis on awareness and intuition is what truly makes the difference. This missing link will empower you to tap into the real power of manifesting. With live sessions, guided practices, a supportive community, and the opportunity for personal coaching, you'll experience deep transformation in a nurturing and sacred environment. Don't miss your chance to be part of this powerful experience. Go to sacredlivingacademy.com and join the priority list to be the first to know when we open the doors to Sacred Beginnings. Or simply click the link in the show notes. Your sacred journey awaits. Get ready to step into a new chapter of spiritual growth and empowerment.